And I now bring to you Terrax! Terrax the Tamer, and this is such an awesome Build-A-Figure, man. I can't tell you how long I've waited for this Terrax, and I have a little secret for you guys. I actually made it custom, and I stopped working on it as soon as I found out this guy was coming. Well, let's hit it off. Let's get straight to articulation and see what this guy got for us, huh? So he looks menacing, doesn't he? Great head sculpt. Man, that is just awesome. They did a great job on this. He looks fairly down. You can look at your 6-inch figures. He can't quite look all the way up, right? The back of the helmet or whatever. I mean, helmet or chin mitt, whatever that is. Kind of stops him from looking all the way up. But he's going to be looking down at his characters. He's tall. He's a big guy. Anyways, that head sculpt just came out real nice. Reminiscent of the Randy Bowen statue that came out recently. Looks really good. And you can see some wash. There's actually a wash in the skin tone. It's not very, very dark. It's subtle, but it's there. The paints on the rubber harnesses are a little flat. It's just red. Doesn't really bug me a whole lot. But that's actually gold. That's actually shiny. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but it's pretty shiny. He does go all the way down with his torso flex. His harness hinders him from going back all the way up, but he does have fair range of motion. We've got the ball joint, right? The bicep swivel. Now we do have a single jointed elbow here, but the way it was sculpted on the forearm allows for the arm to bend a little bit further than usual. Even though it's a single joint, I don't mind it. I don't really care to see a double jointed elbow, especially on the bigger characters like Thor, and even when Toy Biz was doing it, they didn't double joint any of the bigger characters like their Hulks and whatnot. Here the wrist, it's got the swivel and goes up and down. It's got a hinge. Let's put the arms up. Look at the legs here. Now it does have a waist swivel. Once again, the harness that he's wearing kind of hinders it from spinning all the way. This is rolling on a T-joint, so the hip ball joint there, it swivels at the thigh. It's a T-joint. We got the double jointed knees. We got a calf swivel here. Nice, huh? And more importantly, look at that. Look at the crazy pivot. This is something we've been wanting to see in the figures now, and now we have it, huh? Let's move on up back to the figure here and take a good look at him. Let's take a look at his weapon of choice here. As you can see, it's been sculpted pretty well down to the T. See that design on the very bottom of the handle? It replicates at the top of the handle, right where this axe blade comes out. Now, you know, it's a little dull in the paint. You know, they could have maybe used a more metallic or more of a, you know, shiny metal look to it. But, you know, I mean, it's wave one, you know what I mean? It's hopefully it gets better as time goes on. That's not very sharp and not very pointy. It's a little dull, you know, which is okay. Make sure you don't poke your eye out while you're playing with your figure. And done very well. I mean, this is exactly what his weapon looks like. And it was made perfect for him.